Welcome everyone. Welcome to Fast Tech Studio with another episode of Tech Talk review on a topic: the puzzle of motivation by Dan Pink. I watched Dan Pink's TED Talk called "The Puzzle of Motivation," and I found it incredible, eye-opening, insightful, and surprisingly relevant to everyday life. In his talk, Tanping challenges the traditional ideas we have about motivations, especially the belief that rewards and punishments are the best way to make people work harder. His message is his message is backed by research, examples, and simple explanations that make the talk both engaging and easy to understand. Damping starts by discussing the common belief that higher rewards lead to better performance. I think this idea has shaped how companies, schools, and parents motivate people for decades. But Pink shows that this belief is often wrong, especially for tasks that require creativity, problem solving, or deep thinking. Sorry. This introduction immediately caught my attention because it made me question a system that we usually accept without thinking. Pink then explains a series of scientific experiments, including a famous study from MIT, where participants were given tasks with different levels of difficulty. Surprisingly, when the task required thinking or creativity, people who were offered bigger rewards actually performed worse. This part of the talk is both shocking and fascinating because it goes against what many people assumes about motivation. One of the most important idea in the talk is Pink's explanation of extrinsic versus intrinsic motivation. Extrinsic motivation comes from outside, money, prizes, bonuses, grades, or punishments. Intrinsic motivation comes from inside, the desires to do something because you enjoy it, find it meaningful, or want to improve. I think Dan Pink argues that for most modern jobs and learning tasks, intrinsic motivation is far more powerful. He introduces three key elements that truly motivate people's autonomy, mastery, and purpose. I really liked how clearly he explained these ideas. He uses real examples like Google's 20% times where employees are allowed to spend part of their work week on passion projects. Many majors Google innovations actually come from these freedoms. Pink shows that when people are trusted and given autonomy, they become more creative and productive. Another great example he gives from organizations that rely on volunteer contributions, such as Wikipedia or open sources software communities. These communities grow not because people are paid, but because they are driven by mastery and purpose. This examples helps you understanding that intrinsic motivations can create powerful results even without money. What I really liked about this talk is Dan Pink's speaking style. He uses humor, storytelling, and relatable situations to make complex ideas simple. He keeps the tone light but meaningful, which makes the talk enjoyable. Even you are not familiar with the psychology or economics. Overall, I really enjoyed this talk. It changed the way I think about motivation and helped me understand why people sometimes lose interest in lose interest in task when they are pressured with reward or punished. A damping message is clear: to motivate people in today's world, we need to focus less on controlling them and more on inspiring them. So this is the review, the TED talk on a topic, the puzzle of motivation by Dan Pink. Thank you, everyone.